This is your daily market review for Wednesday, May 7, 2025. Let's go.
Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well.
This is Dan Max at eXp Realty, aka the Trading Agent. This is your daily market review, Fed Day, May 7, 2025. Hopefully you had a great day. Again, if you're new to the channel, check out the Discord room, link description below. Again, great work identifying levels, trading the markets, anticipating the extremes, knowing that ultimately the market seems to have this death wish for bears, especially Trump and the administration, obviously rescinding, putting pressure on, and actually, I don't know what the right word is just using leverage to get something moving. And not to say that they won't mess up going forward, but is the worst priced in? And as we talked about, money managers are the most bearish they've been in a long time. They've missed this market move. The more it holds up, the more it draws out. It's just like Jesse Livermore we talk about. Again, this is all education stuff and books. These guys have to follow and perform. So they will have to chase the market. And capitulation is a liquidity event. Liquidity. Once you get the liquidity event, or a chop at a high, then you can potentially see the market lead to what I would consider consolidation, pullback, whatever is going to come. Because the market priced in the worst case scenario, right? It priced in the worst. After it does that, what can it do? It typically rises. And again, 92% of coverage of this administration is bad news. Well, they've heard the saying, the market climbs the wall of worry. There's going to be a lot of worry. And there's a lot of walls. So again, if you're not new to this, if you're new to this kind of mentality of understanding probabilities and repeating patterns and the education of this, again, consult with your financial advisor before you make any moves. But be prepared, again, for the misdirection. Again, the market is meant to take the most amount from the most amount of people. Don't ever get that twisted. So again, you want to join the Discord room, link description below. Follow, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Get on Twitter. Again, let us know if you need any help. Check out the Calendly link. Let's chat. Take 30 minutes to talk about what you need help with. Education, learning how to trade, meaning in a sense of like how to check out repeating patterns, go over some of the books. But again, if you're looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, I enjoy helping out as a referral to find you the best agent anywhere in the United States of America, even Canada, even Mexico possibly. Let me help you. Let me do my job. Find you the best agent so you can get the best result in your real estate transactions. Again, follow, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on YouTube. And if you'd like to donate, hit the thanks button. I appreciate it. Check out the website, tradingagent.com. Tons of assets and resources for education. Again, before you make any moves, consult with your financial advisor. This is free education. This is for fun. And you do with it what you must. But please, do your own homework. Again, the goal is not to provide easy answers. It's to educate so that you have the answers. Again, recommended reading. There's 3 books. Stocktrader's Almanac, Volume Price Analysis, and The Big Dog, How the Operators Work. So, Fear and Greed Index, 56. Did I get, is it a little higher? I can't remember. Refresh. Nope. People are like, oh, it's in greed. It's got to sell now. It's at 56. Remember, extreme fear was 3. Is it possible that greed could get to 77? 83, 62, I don't freaking know. But I wouldn't consider it overly bullish. Say it's still near neutral. Okay? Fed meeting. Nothing happened. Again, we've talked about it's the June, July, September meetings. Sorry. Yeah, June, July. Yeah, June is still basically a nothing burger. July, September meetings when it's probably going to happen. Keep an eye on it. Bitcoin. Let me refresh this. I don't feel like this is the right price. And it's going to do this. And it's going to bounce me out. And yeah, what a doggy. Again, everybody anticipating. Again, I don't have a problem with Bitcoin. I just don't like how like Michael Saylor and something was like, it's going to $1 million. I'll buy it if it's at $1. I wouldn't care. Okay. Again, a sucker and his money will always get separated. Not saying that it can't go to $1 million, but trade the repeating patterns. Forever, all the Bitcoiners hated gold. And then what did gold do? It rips, and then gold and Bitcoin goes nowhere. Okay, now Bitcoin's going nowhere. Gold is ripping. Could the reversion of the mean happen? Of course, but trade the levels, right? Like if this ends up being a chop zone, don't get stuck. Oil, we talked about this, right? Like look at this double bottom. Geopolitical risk, OPEC cutting, we got to refill the SPR. We'll see. I mean, you got a tradable spot. And we talk about natural gas due to bounce. Again, all those names got cooked and now they are bouncing. Do you see? Do you see what I see? Keep an eye on it. Dollar seems to be chopping around. Again, we have potential trade negotiations, deals, rescissions of certain things, cooperation. Holy crap, what could happen? Be careful. TLT again. We talked about this thing being potentially like it couldn't. I mean, once it failed, came back to range lows. I mean, I think rates are going to go lower. It's just this is the problem. It's not guaranteed that the action has to happen anytime soon. Just keep an eye on it. VIX, as we talked about, got smoked. Hit 60, coming down. I still feel like we fill this gap at some point. Again, people trying to get rich on the VVXY, just getting crushed. VIVIX all over the place. Man, some pretty extraneous trades, but again, I'm not seeing anything that goes, oh, I got to do something. SPY, talked about this potentially filling the gap down here. Nice doji on volume. Fills the gap, basically gets close enough for government workout within like 20 cents of it. Again, I still think at some point we retest the range lows, the chop zone, and the failure zone. Somewhere around that 575, 100, 200 day. When it happens, I don't know. QQQ. Same kind of thing. I mean, Google got crushed today. I mean, Apple, I'm surprised Apple was down again. They're finding their own voice with what they're going to do. We'll see what happens here in trading Apple. But here you go. QQQ, same thing. Why wouldn't we get up in the 490s at this point? Retest where we broke down from. Makes sense? We'll see after that because then it could get consolidated. It could get choppy. IWM, we talked about it, been leading up off the lows way over the April 9th. Consolidating, filling the gap, keep an eye on it. DIA high, DIA low, right? Holding up pretty well. Let's get into gold because again, I mean, this is the hardest thing, right? Like I'm long-term bullish, near-term second quarter, I'm like a broken record. Wouldn't touch this stuff with a 10-foot pole. Some people are saying short it. Good luck. I mean, I don't know. You've got references, but I just don't want to short gold. Silver, as we talked about, you need to see some follow through and breakout if you want to confirm more of these metals moving higher, especially precious, not really acting that well. GDX, again, you got to like the miners, right? Well, again, they seem to have peaked. Now, again, when I say peaked, again, near term, again, it's a second quarter phenomenon. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but again, I don't trust it near term. So give it a couple weeks. Maybe it just needs to digest. AG, I mean, you would think these names would be on fire. Newmont filled the gap. It's been chopping. PAAS looked like he was going to break out. Fake out. Come on back. Keep an eye on it. Semis. Chip deal coming through. Okay. Keep an eye on it. Micron. I mean, we talked about all these names have been absolutely slaughtered. I mean, they're bounced. They got bounce potential. We'll see. I mean, I don't really trust them, but I mean, why can't you just backfill some gaps? Maybe just bounce. AMD had earnings. Doji. Doesn't seem, I mean, again, these names have been crushed. NVIDIA, we talked about, like, I wouldn't short in the middle of the channel. Said watch the 120s. Again, I think they definitely are way overvalued. But keep an eye on it. Again, I just don't think shorting makes sense. Again, do your own work on this. Near term. We talked about it. It's been buying dips. Selling rips. Yeah, since going nowhere. Intel, we talked about this. Like, makes sense around 18, 19, trading the range. Okay, if it can bounce, bounce. Again, I think it's a charity gift if it gets moved higher, bought out. AVGO, same kind of thing. $10 billion buyback announced. Apple's dumping their chips, but does it look like it's getting crushed yet? No, nothing there yet. SMH, again, rallied on that news. Here we go. Talked about this. Why not come back to this 230 level minimum? Again, and the market is looking, again, if you think the market's going to dump, you need exit liquidity. We haven't seen it. We didn't get it. Adobe seems to be making higher highs off the lows. Apple got knocked down today because of some Safari stuff. And was like, oh my God, we filled the gap. Give me that. Then you got to bounce. Again, is the worst priced in? We'll see. Again, I personally think that Apple's going to have a bounce. But that's my personal opinion. Do what you got to do, and it makes sense. I mean, you're down 10% off the highs here. Okay. Trade deals get better and see what happens. Amazon obviously felt better about today's action, holding up. Meta, we talked about this has been a great trade. If you bought this, nice. Bought this around the 580s. Nice bounce back. Looking like it's consolidating post earnings to go higher, in my opinion. CRM, we talked about this double top and then now chopping around. Seems to be building off the lows. Guggenheim, again, Apple going to drop their AI. I don't know, near term. I mean, long term, but I think you have a tradable spot here. I don't know. This is where these matter, right? Big volume. Could it be a capitulation? Microsoft holding up pretty damn well, right? NDAQ, again, I like this short, longer term, but from higher prices, man, I didn't think we'd get this big of a bounce, but hell, is what it is. MicroStrategy, right? Like, this is a $450 stock if Bitcoin can go. Will it go? Keep an eye on it. Netflix, I mean, it's hard to, this thing is just cooking. You short at your own risk. Things you wouldn't see if the market, in my opinion, was that strong or that weak. Roblox, back near the high, chopping around. CrowdStrike, again, they're laying off 10% of their workforce. Dropped. I mean, is that bearish? I don't know. Can they get more out of less? That's what I'd be asking myself. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Pan W, on that news, nothing. Chopping around, holding up at the highs. Tesla, talking about this 270 area again. If you want to trade it, I mean, there's high and tight isn't bearish. You hold it, could go higher. Keep an eye on it. There's a lot of things, again, that just don't look that bad. Palantir, remember, the trash usually floats last. We haven't seen the trash float last. Palantir, gap down on earnings. Now today, didn't make new lows. Insight, again, I think this gets bought out at some point. Seems to be chopping around. HIMS, building. I mean, I guess this is trash floating. Keep that eye on it. Again, 25 to 50. It's a nice move. Baba. Talked about this one holding up pretty well. Okay, watch the China stuff. I mean, it's not like it's collapsing, but hey, hits 208 bounce. Keep an eye on it. It's like McDonald's. Is McDonald's about to break out? Things you wouldn't say if the market was really that bearish. Starbucks, we talked about this potential being a double bottom bouncing. Keep an eye on it. Starbucks, sorry, Airbnb. Keep an eye on it, right? Chopping around. Coinbase. It needs to get over this downtrend that's to the left. I mean, you can see it. Keep an eye on it. DKNG, like it. Earnings coming. I mean, in the morning. I mean, like it meaning like I don't like it long term, but I like the bounces here. I mean, that makes sense. They've been absolutely pummeled. Costco, again, keep an eye on it, right? Like, this is holding up pretty well. Things you wouldn't see. Federal Express, talking about this having a bounce. Looking all right. XLF, again, if the market's going to dump, financials got to look like shit. They seem to be holding up really well. Hood, talked about this one buying at the 200-day. Chopping around. JP Mo, holding up. Morgan Stanley, holding up. Bank of America. I mean, you see the thing here? They all look like they're doing okay. Goldman Sachs, chopping around. KRE, I mean, it's holding up really damn well. Like, you would think this thing would start lagging if it was about to get crushed. Keep an eye on it. XBI, I mean, we talked about junior bios being oversold, bouncing. Talked about yesterday's candle, maybe an opportunity to keep an eye on, see if there's a next trade. Even the Jets get a win every once in a while. Look at this thing, right? Chopping around. XHB, holding up. Even with, I mean, everybody's, I mean, housing sucks. It's holding up. That's all I can say. Is the worst priced in. That's a question you have to ask yourself. Dow, watching this one, 20-day makes sense to me. Added a little bit of this. CE had an amazing day yesterday. Okay, nice gap up, chopping around. I mean, does it have to continue every day up? Oh, it doesn't really look that bad, right? Keep an eye on it. Caterpillar, I mean, this has been holding up really well. I mean, just you get my point. Everyone's like, oh, it's about to roll over. Okay, but if everybody's missing this move, it might be hard for it to roll over. Deere's been holding up again. Nucor, we like steel on pullbacks. We talked about this one. I mean, look at these nice runs. X, again, there's talks of the buyout. I don't know, man. This is hard. I mean, look at this monkey. Broke a down channel. Holding up really well. VALE, I mean, we talked about this being a gift when it was down in the 8s, 7s. Chopping around. Arrow had nice earnings yesterday. Pullback. Okay, 2-day range. Keep an eye on it. I mean, you can play this one very clearly. FQVLF, this one's been chopping around, right? I mean, once it gets over the 15s, it could rip. SCCO, again, we like copper names. Little pullback today, but again, watching the 20-day, making higher lows potentially. Freeport McMoran, same thing. Keep an eye on it. URNJ, right? We talked about this. You're welcome. 17, here comes the trend line. How fast? Again, if it breaks it down, if it breaks it, watch out. CCJ, we talked about this at 36. Nice work, folks. Again, there's talks of more nuclear expansion with the United States. CF, again, we like the ag names, right? Nice bounce. Let me look at the thing. It's bouncing. Mosaic, that hurt earnings. Look at the reaction to it. More highs. Now, again, could these consolidate potentially? I like SQM here. Talked about it, right? It hasn't bounced. NTR. I mean, keep an eye on these names. Again, you got to like these names. And again, what's your trade profile? Your risk profile? You zoom out, you see that there's upside potential, and then some of them have near-term overbought conditions. Okay, just be careful, right? Like, I mean, this is the thing that's pretty wild, is that when the market dumped, these things had already been crushed. How much lower can they really go? AA, same kind of thing, right? Like this one. Watching at the trend line, I mean, could it come back down? I mean, that'd be a gift down at the 24. Aluminum gotten crushed. Kalu, keep an eye on this, right? Hit the downtrend. I mean, these have been nice moves, y'all. 48 up to 68. You're welcome. You're welcome. MP, again, if you like rare earth metals, keep an eye on this one. There's so many names that are juicy out there. Cliff, I mean, they have earnings after the close. What are they doing? Nothing much, but look at this. I mean, these names have been absolutely demolished. Absolutely crushed. All it takes is a little bit of tech money to come into this stuff to get it cooking, y'all. Talked about that. Again, that's why I like small caps and mid caps. Good old solar, even due for a bounce. Sedge, okay, nice little bounce on earnings. Things gotten murdered. Remember in the 300s? ENPH, all right, we'll see what happens. We like First Solar here. I mean, again, this is hard, right? We talk about trading bottoms and chopping. Look at that. Clear as day. Keep an eye on it. Just, again, you set the stop, make it happen if you want to do it. HYG, again, corporate debt. I don't really have a feeling. I said you got to be nuts to be buying it up here. Now I don't really have an opinion on it. Oil pulled back a little bit today. Okay, keep an eye on it. I mean, natural gas, we talked about this one bouncing. You're welcome. XOP, I mean, if you're playing this stuff, congrats. I mean, everyone thinks like if oil's making new lows and the XOP is not, someone knows something. Someone either believes oil prices aren't going much lower and it's not going to stay down there, or someone's dead wrong and stupid. And again, the market's not selling. Why? Good question. I mean, we talked about the gasoline names holding up, right? Holding up. Holding up. Valero holding up, right? Again, these things could be, I mean, this could be at 105. I mean, if oil was really, if they trusted oil was going to stay lower, right? ExxonMobil, right? This is like weeks ago, was on the precipice of breaking out, chopping around. BP, thought it was a gift. I mean, you tested the backside of the 10 line, 20-day turning up. Keep an eye on it. Occidental, I mean, look at this thing, right? Chopping around. I mean, risk reward is in your favor. Devon Energy, same kind of thing, chopping around. I mean, your stops, make them tight. If that's what you decide to do, again, because those financial advisors and advice, just showing you, educating you on repeating patterns. 20-day. Lyondell Base. I mean, do you see the recurring pattern here? CVE, right? EQT, right? This one's interesting because it's been holding up really well. Is this sucker about to break out? Keep an eye on it. Last but not least, Flex LNG. Right? Channel high. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, we talked about, like, if there's going to be any deal with Europe, the United States is going to be getting the primrose spot to do the exporting. I'm going to send a rant here for a minute, and I appreciate everybody. And again, do yourself a favor. Take a moment, reflect back, journal. Again, if you need a chat, use the link in the calendar. Let's chat. Again, I mean, I know a lot of people who've been sitting here going, the market has to crash. Market has to crash. Did you see Paulson? Did you see this guy speak? Man, I'm telling you, you got to remember, the media is not your friend when it comes to trading. It's just not. And if you're sitting here believing certain things because you think the market is guiding you and it's going to give you money, the news is going to give you money. Oh, like, good. Let me look at the news. It's going to pay me. No. No, sirree, Bob. That's not how it works. Market climbs the wall of worry. Now, again, I'm not saying we have to go to new highs anytime soon, but again, the bounce needs a capitulation moment. I don't feel like we've gotten that. Like, whatever good news, again, the market needs to have it announced, price it in. And then again, can it go back to like a more neutral stance where bad news is bad news? Or as of right now, which seems like bad news is already cooked in. So the more they talk about it, the more the market doesn't give a shiznit. And good news, we'll see what happens. So I appreciate, again, all the love, support, generous donations. If you have a moment, do yourself a favor. Watch the videos, read the books, educate yourself, understand the levels. I think there's a lot of people who show up in trading thinking that they're somehow just going to master the market. You're going to do better than the guys who spend hundreds of millions of dollars on education, tools, strategies, education, again, on such different levels that you're just going to show up and print money. Get out of here. It doesn't work like that. You have to develop your edge of probabilities by trading reoccurring patterns and taking the emotion out of it, right? Do what the market is doing. That's all you have to do. But once your emotions, your opinions, oh, I read the news and this said that and Zero Hedge said that and Trump said that, blah, 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 blah. Now you are not following the market. You're trying to be the market. You're trying to extrapolate the information to what you think the market's going to do versus what is the market doing on that information. And that's where people get really ahead of themselves to short at highs aggressively and get bonked out. And here's the thing. It's the same thing. It's like waiting to buy. Like, you knew the shit was going to hit the fan and the pricing had, but okay, when it happened, you knew it. Well, when the top comes, you'll probably know it. You'll know that feeling. That's what you learn. So again, I appreciate all the love, support, generous donations. You have a wonderful evening. Hit me up if you ever have any questions. Talk to you later. Peace.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, stop by the Discord room. A link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help support more free content, the PayPal link is in the description as well. I appreciate your continued support of the channel.